Alright, finally. The question everyone's been asking. Who is better? Warrior or Mage? Alright, hello everybody, this is Count Baton here, and today, from the intro, we are going to be, talking about who is better, Warrior or Mage. And we're gonna get into the video, but first, make sure you like and subscribe, or every boss in the game is gonna come after you. And they're gonna make sure you can't beat another dungeon again. So like and subscribe! Alright, back in the time, Desert was usually, Warrior was always better. Because before Pirate Island came out, the only thing the legends would have been at this point were warrior weapons. So this is Desert Fairy in its state of a warrior, which would have been better. Warriors pretty much dominated the Desert Temple. Mages, there were a few mages, but their spells were really not that good. You either had the option of Fireball or Whirlwind. So that was your option. So Desert Temple is going to Warrior. Winter Outpost, the frozen map of just depression. The two spells that were known for here are Arcane Barrage, which was the best warrior, and for the first time, we saw the first good mage spell, which is, keep forgetting the name, Piercing Rain. So these are the two. Warrior kind of took the top here, but this is the first time we started seeing a lot more mages. And because Desert, they just weren't really that good back then. So also with this legendary, it was another war legend, so that kind of made a difference. But yeah, the two spells that ended up being the best in this were this. So this one's going to go to Warrior again, but mages are starting to catch up right now. My top favorite spell, or one of them in the game, was Enchanted Spinning Blades. This was this is the best warrior spell in Pirate Island. Also, the second was Skull Flames, now known as the infamous, or not so infamous, Phantom Flames. So Skull Flames was quite an OP spell. I don't know what Dungeon Quest was thinking when they made it, but it allowed you to do this, doing constant damage over and over again. This was the Mage Legendary, and I'd say mages were heck of OP. I mean, it wasn't even funny how OP they were. So this one is probably going to go to Mage, even though this map was really fun to play Warrior on. But the thing with Skull Flames was it's so OP. It went from Pirate Island to Underworld without being affected by new spells and anything. So this was probably the most OP, longest lasting spell that lasted through the most maps in the game. And it was just crazy. I don't even get why it was so OP. But anyway, this was the most OP spell, and yeah, so that's my overview. This point is going to Mage. So it's Warrior 2 to 1. So 2 Warrior, 1 Mage for points. So to who's better in what's better class to be in Dungeon Quest. Mage won this again because the warrior spell was this, and as good as whatever that one is called, Blade Throw was, Skull Flames still beat it out because the Skull Flames was just better on this map. So I'd say mages win this one again. Oh wow, we see a pattern. Now it's 2-2. Who do you think is the better class? The world may never know. But anyway, so mages win this because of Skull Flames. Alright, this was the first map that Skull Flames had finally met its match. Render Slice. Now, Render Slice was a warrior ability that was new to the game at the time. It allowed you to attack from distance and do multiple damage. It was the only thing that competed with Skull Flames, which had still made it this far being one of the best spells. Because all you need to do is keep running, use the spell, and the people would just walk in it. So this one I'm gonna peg as a tie. I don't think anybody really won this one. So it's now 3-3, both Warrior and Mage. Alright, so we are on Samurai Palace now, and this map was pretty much even. We got both Flame Cyclone and Illusion Blast. Both the first speed spells ever to be added into the game. So before this, you would have only been able to go walking speed. But now, you could go slightly faster than before while doing damage. So this was the Mage one. And this was the Warrior one. So this one I'm giving on my Dungeon Quest point system. This one's going to be another tie. Because both speed spells were pretty much the same. Both give you speed and both gave you damage. So damage was pretty similar in this one. Moving on, it is now, what, 4-4? Okay, this one is going to go the Mage because Mage had this ability of Vortex, which had a 2-second cooldown. So that means if you had 2 of these, also this was the Warrior ability, so this map's going to Mage. It is now 5-4 Mage. Welcome. It was better to be a Mage in Canal than it was to be a Warrior. Alright, the abilities of this map were Smite and Mighty Leap. On my opinion, I chose Warrior as the better on this because here Smite has 4-second cooldown and Mighty Leap only has 3.5. So it's faster, to me it's just better. So Warrior is going to take this map, and yeah, it's now 5-5. It's tied up again. Alright, so this is Steampunk Sewers, and I'm going to give this one another tie. Because both of these spells here, both, what I think it's Rain, Arrow Rain, and Pulse Waves, both have a 4-second cooldown. So this map is another tie. So now it's 6-6 all. Both Warrior and Mage. Pretty even, to be honest, for the last couple maps. So yeah, this is a tie right now at 6-6. Okay, Orbital Outpost. This is the map, the highest map in the game at the moment, and well, these are the 2 abilities. You got Energy Orb and Vortex Grenade, and then Alien Set of Armor, of course, Mage or Warrior. So here we go. Who will be the better one? Let's find out. So here is the Mage one. This is 5 seconds. Boom, boom. And then this is also 5 seconds. Wow. They're the same. Alright. Let me explain why this is. So I'm going to give this one on Count Baton's chart. This is now a tie. It is now 7-7. Why would I give Warrior and Mage a tie on this? Well, let's go over it. Mage usually do slightly more damage than the Warrior. But that's because a Mage only has 2 abilities. A Warrior has 3. If you think about it, there's the Q here and the E here, right? Those are the 2 that the Mage have. But then the Warrior also has Click. That does another like 25 to 28 billion for me. So that's a third. If you basically move that to my abilities, you basically get a mage. So this one is a tie, and the result of every map is, well, warriors and mages are the same. It's just your preference if you want to get up more close or have more of a distance. Because mages, they stay more back because, well, alright. They've noticed that I'm not attacking, so we're gonna attack. But anyway, so yeah, warriors and mages are pretty much the same since Samurai Palace. Except a few maps here and there, like Ghastly Harbor and Canal are the only two maps in the whole game after Samurai Palace where warriors and mages were not the same. So this concludes my video. So if you ever think, wow, which one should I be, a warrior or a mage? They eventually end up at the same spot. They're both equally as good. I prefer warrior because I like getting up there and using my main weapon. That's just my preference. Like, if they're low enough, because, you know, you're doing trillions of damage at this point. So let's see. If I don't two-shot him here... Oh. This isn't insane, so... Well, anyway. So if I get him low enough, I'll just go and have some fun like this. See? 28. If you add that to this, I'm doing like 364 billion per every tick. So if you added that, I'd be doing a lot more. So yeah, this is it. This is the end of the video. Warriors and mages are the same. They're tied up here at 7-7. So this concludes my video of who is better, warrior or mage, and I'm gonna say they're the same. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Make sure to like and subscribe.